This was my first birthday without my mom. 2018, I was in denial. 2019, the grief started hitting. In 2020, I learned that there was going to be purpose in my pain. 2021, I started working on myself. Some of the stages of grief recycled as a new mom. 2024, God applied the pressure to use my broken pieces. 2025, I present to you a certified grief life coach, reminding you that there's beauty within your grief. God can work with the broken pieces and take the time to learn the new you. Going on, Never Walk Alone family. I hope everybody's doing well today. I hope that this video finds you well wherever you may be. I wanted to come up here and to encourage y'all that throughout your journey of grieving, you have to embrace the new you. And with that being said, I'm basically meaning to the fact, when you lose someone or you're grieving someone in the process, it changes you. Not saying that you're ready, not saying that, you're trying to change on purpose, but grief changes you. And sometimes it's for the better, and sometimes it could be for not so better. All depends on, case scenario. But on my process, and I always talk about evidence. Well, my process, I can see that my journey has maybe become more stronger, more dependent on God. I feel more confidence. I feel myself becoming more of who God has called me to be. But I had to learn how to embrace that. Because when I first lost my mom, excuse me, I was really, really gravitated to people. I was really gravitated to people. I was really gravitated to relationship because I had an amazing relationship with my mother. And as I went through the cycles of grief, and as I mentioned, sometimes the grief recycles back due to being a new mom and stuff, but I had to embrace me, and I had to welcome the new me, because when I had my best friend here, we did a lot of things together. We joked, we talked on the phone all the time, we did a lot of things together. So then I had to relearn me without my mom being here. And even though it may be for you, one day you have something and the next you don't. And you have to learn how to navigate life without that person, place, or thing that you may be grieving. And have you ever, like the saying say, here today, gone tomorrow? And have you ever really sat with yourself, the things that I may have today, or the people that I have in my life today, they may not be here on tomorrow. And that's a deep question, a hard question to ask. If life changed tomorrow, or if life changed right now, how will I make it? How would I navigate it? And sometimes we try to mask it up, because people only know us as one side that we are. But I'm evidence that grief really changes you. It does. It really changes you. Learning the things, when my mom first passed. When my mom first passed, I was just wow, I'm really a mother, and my best friend is not here. But it has grown me in my motherhood. It has been challenging at times because she's not here, but it has grown me. And it was this one time, I think it was about maybe a year to a few months to a year after my mom passed away. And TD Jakes had said this one thing to me, and he said that something had to die for something to live. And at that point of him saying that, I didn't get it, but it was like later on during that day that stood out to me on the message that I was listening to from him. And now I can speak for who I am today, that if my mom was still alive, then there wouldn't be no Never Walk Alone community. I'm just telling you that right now. Like, it wouldn't be no Never Walk Alone community. But some had to die for something to live. And when I, go deeper into that I wouldn't become the woman that I am today if my mom had not passed away. Because for me, myself, if my mom was still here, I would try to be living up to the standards of what my mom wanted me to be. That's just like, if you have kids, you'll be like, oh, I want you to be a doctor. And the kids go and be a doctor, but they really don't want to be a doctor. They want to be what they want to be, but they just want to make their mom or their dad, whoever gave it to them, make them feel better. But I wouldn't be the person that I am today if it had not been for February 19th, 2017. I would not be. So that's why I say, even in the the video that was before this video, it says that God will make beauty in your broken pieces. He can do marvelous things in your broken pieces. So I had to learn how to welcome the new me. And it is, scary sometimes, because it's like you don't want nobody to think, oh, you acting funny, or you this or you that. But when you push all that to the side, you focus on what makes you become who you are. You got to do what's best for you. And you got to always remember that, because grief is a process. It's a journey. I mean, every stage is welcoming a new you, and you have to basically welcome the new life, I'm gonna say, because once the grief process starts, the day one, you got to learn how to navigate life without your person, place, or thing. So I wanted to encourage y'all that I'm evidence. I talk about that all the time, but I'm evidence of just letting you know that becoming a new you in the midst of your grieving process, it's okay. It's okay. God gonna send you your people that's assigned to you, and it's okay if some people, go separate ways. It's okay, but you just continue to love like God want us to love, But some people are, like they say, some people in your life for a reason, a season, and a lifetime. So take this what it's worth, and the people that's called to be there, embrace the new you. Because one thing I can say is, don't mask your grief up because you are ashamed of becoming who you are. It's almost like peeling layers off an egg. You are the yellow part, and it's the peeling, like the shell and that thin layer of the egg that come off, that can make the whole shell come off nicely. That's you. So stop trying to struggle to brace it, then making it be that, okay, I'm gonna be there for everybody, because that was me. I wanted to be there for everybody. I wanted to keep everybody together. I wanted to, be this happy place, but I robbed my own self of my grief process, because I wanted to be together. I didn't want to share my tears. I didn't want to share my tears out loud. I wanted to be put together. But once that thin layer of that egg came off, it helped me welcome who I am, who I'm called to be. And it welcomed me into doing my calling. It welcomed to me doing my purpose. And so I just want to encourage y'all to embrace you. Embrace the real you. Let the layers fall apart. And if all things have to fall apart, let them fall apart. It's going to make you feel so good. I ain't going to lie. It's going to make you feel so good So don't mask up your grief. Allow yourself to be who you are, and you can welcome more things, and good things is going to come while you welcome the new you. Like, I know when my mom first passed, some people try new things, some people, it all depends. But I can speak for myself that when my mom passed, I tried a dance class. I ain't never did it to that like that, but it was fun to experience something like that. And even within that class, when I took it, it was people in there that was like, it was one lady that was like, she had just lost her spouse, and she just wanted to do something new. It was people that was going through things. It was some people that it was one person that I remember that they was going through a divorce, and they just wanted to do something different, do something new. And you got to welcome that new side of you. And I'm just giving you, authentic, real life things that it just happens. Like, I was like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Even when it comes to your fitness and your wellness, like, welcome the new of that, because you'll learn to love yourself differently, even in the midst of the grief. Like, even in the midst of the grief, you'll learn to love on you. You go back to some of your pictures sometimes and be like, ooh, that looked unhealthy. That looked unhealthy. But I just want to encourage y'all to welcome the new you in the midst of your grief. Just be you. Just be you. Don't be nobody else but yourself, because you don't want to waste years and time and months and days of not being who you are called to be, because you're trying to be put together for all these other people. But once the doors are closed and the windows are shut, you're the one that's suffering in silence, because you have not shared with people that's probably out there to help you. But when you go outside your house, you want to be put together. So I encourage y'all to just be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. And like I always repeat, that I'm evidence. This is a community for us to lean on one another. Even though that, I'm a certified life coach, it doesn't mean that I don't know how to be a student. And that's another thing. Sometimes in life, as life be life, and then adults be adulting, sometimes we don't know when to be a student and a teacher. I'm always teachable. So if anybody see this video and you may have something to share that's on your heart to me, hey, I'm open to it. I'm always keep being open. One of my friends once told me, just stay open. Just stay open. But yeah, so I hope that this video helps somebody. If you know somebody that's struggling with their grief or with their grieving process, please share it with them. You never know how it may bless them, may help them along the way. It may give life to them to just keep going. So I love each and every one of y'all, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.